5 new details on the man arrested following a standoff at a Cumberland Farms in Rehoboth that lasted all morning.
And tonight we've learned the man's name as well as the threats police say he made and how the standoff finally ended.
We've been on top of this story since it broke this morning, and tonight Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pleiter is live in Rehoboth with the latest.
Mike Shannon, good evening. Well, as you can see behind me, this Cumberland Farms is back open for business. That suspect whisked off, meanwhile, to Taunton's Morton Hospital to be treated for dog bites and to undergo a mental health evaluation. This is how it ended. A SWAT team running in to capture a man who kept them at bay for 5 hours. Aerial video showing the moment police arrested 38-year-old Benjamin Kimball at the normally busy Rehoboth Cumberland Farms at routes 44 and 118. Police say it all started around 6:30 this morning when Kimball threatened an employee and an officer approached Kimball outside the store.
He had taken the cordless phone that belongs to the Cumberland Farms, told the officer to back off. He stated he had a gun and a bomb and that he was going to blow the place up.
The chief says Kimball barricaded himself inside his Saturn Vue, all the while threatening officers. He had what appeared to be a gun tucked in his waistband.
He leaned out of the vehicle, grabbed the gas hose, and attempted to light it. And was not successful. We had the pump shut down immediately.
You can see that gas hose lying on the ground marked as evidence. Around 11:30, police say for whatever reason, Kimball made a move that ended it all.
Threw the car in reverse and rammed one of the armored vehicles that was blocking his escape. He then exited the vehicle.
That's when SWAT shot Kimball with a beanbag rifle and set a police dog loose. When asked whether he'd ever had something like this in town, Chief James Trombetta was quick to answer.
No.
And as for that supposed gun tucked in the waistband of Mr. Kimball, police say it turned out to be a video game controller. Now, coming up new at 6 o'clock, we talked to the man who lives closest to the scene, the closest resident to it, and what he thought about all that unfolded right in front of his house. For now, live in Rehoboth with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Pleiter, Eyewitness News.
An update now on a tense standoff we were on top of all morning long. Tonight, a North Attleboro man is in police custody after threatening to blow up a local gas station. The Pinpoint News Tracker shows you where the dangerous situation played out at the Cumberland Farms on Winthrop Street in Rehoboth. The area was evacuated for hours before police finally swarmed the suspect. Now things are back to normal, but it's a day neighbors won't soon forget. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pleiter joins us live from Rehoboth now with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom.
Shannon, that's right. Well, this Cumberland Farms, as you'll be able to see behind me, back open tonight. Earlier today, police had to use flashbangs. Those are distraction grenades, fire a beanbag rifle, and even sick a biting police dog on a suspect. Video from above of a SWAT team ending a 5-hour-long standoff at a Rehoboth Cumberland Farms, arresting 38-year-old Benjamin Kimball out of North Attleboro.
Very exciting.
Bob Bowler's home is the closest to the intersection of routes 44 and 118. Police say Kimball threatened an employee around 6:30 this morning, and officers showed up to find him coming out with the store's cordless phone in hand.
He told the officer to back off. He stated he had a gun and a bomb and that he was going to blow the place up.
The chief says at one point Kimball took out a lighter and tried to ignite this gas hose. Wisely, the pumps had been turned off. Around 11:30, police say Kimball threw his Saturn into reverse and rammed a SWAT vehicle.
He finally bolted out and ran in that direction, and they captured him.
We asked Bowler if he was afraid as he watched from his lawn.
No, I was on the other side of the street, and I was protected by a lot of policemen.
It took a long time for something like this to happen here.
40 years.
And police never found a bomb or a gun for that matter. In fact, police say what they thought was a gun in Kimball's waistband turned out to be a video game controller. And Benjamin Kimball did have to be taken to Morton Hospital over in Taunton for medical treatment. Live in Rehoboth tonight with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Pleiter, Eyewitness News.